Hi everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, chat monitors, for your help. I appreciate it. You know, please let me know if my mouth is in sync with the sound because I'm not quite sure if it was my other computer, but I just finished one stream and I'm doing this one, and that's how I found out. Hi, Timberlily. And whenever I did that, it would cause my lip to be out of sync with the sound. It just, okay, thank you very much, Veronica Stewart. And then it's the other machine. That's what was happening to the other machine, and I switched to this one, so I wasn't sure. Okay, you know, I I don't know how many of you have seen that new footage. Thank you, Electrostorm, that was released by, I believe it's NBC, from the January 6th insurrection. It is infuriating, you guys. And you know, to me, what made it worse, I mean, not that I have faith in anything that Republicans say, they are all liars anyway. Like that, there's a guy, Troy now, he's he's a congressman, and the way he changed his mind about the whole insurrection thing, and that clip, he's shown talking to those insurrectionists, those criminals who are in prison right now. He's talking to them, saying to them that he's ashamed of them, you know, and he said something to the effect that he's been in law enforcement for 30 years. He's never seen anything like this. So it's so disgusting. I mean, this video really demonstrate how cowardly those Republicans are, and how they are willing to put their self-respect and everything else to the side just to please Trump. It's really, I don't understand it. I could never do this. Oh my God, I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I did something like that, behave like those people are behaving. In fact, you know, when I was in corporate, that was my biggest problem. If I don't like somebody, I don't care who you are. I won't attack you, but I'll just stay away from you. Mysterious Mystic, I want to tell you, yes, it is disgusting. Yeah, it is really bad. In any event, and also, but it's going to come back. The reason why I said I have to mention this, the thing is, guys, I don't know also how many of you saw a clip of Trump giving a speech. Remember, guys, I told you he was going to get worse. He was going to be so distracted by his problems. Okay, he's going to be, you know, he's not going to sound right. I don't remember exactly how I phrased it. People are saying he has dementia. I don't think so. He's an arrogant guy, you know, but it's because he's so terrified. That's why, you know, he's having trouble focusing. He's overwhelmed with everything. It's like watching your life just basically flash in front of you, and you have no control over it. And let me tell you, he has zero control. You know, I am complaining too. I can't believe this country is allowing, hi artist, Trump to do what he's doing. But he won't succeed. I don't know why, every day that goes by makes me feel stronger about Trump going to jail, going to prison, not jail, prison, because jail is for a little while. This guy, there's no way. And I don't see how. And you see the way he's counting, the way he's calling out what his lawyer did. Well, he called the, did you guys see there's a clip? I saw it on Twitter. He said he fought really hard to put the justices on the Supreme Court. He hoped they side with him or they see things his way. Big mistake. You guys, I don't know how many of you are focusing on these people, are annoyed and angry they are every time he invokes their names. It's a problem. But that's the way he's used to doing things. He thinks the way he bullies the people in the House and they fall in line, he thinks he can do the same thing with those Supreme Court justices, except for Thomas, because Thomas has his wife and he doesn't care. But I don't see how this guy is going to. Mysterious Mystical Moment says, I live in Iowa, and it is a nightmare here from commercials to speeches. Oh, I can imagine. Oh, my God. But yes, my prediction is every day that goes by makes me even feel more convinced how that this guy, there is nothing he can do. I mean, that video today alone, yes, people who believe in Trump or whatever, for whatever reason, there's nothing we can do. To me, you can put all these people on a boat and ship them to Cuba or to Russia. They won't be missed because there is nothing. I'm not quite sure these people can ever be or do anything different. But something, a lot of them are older too. It's sad. I was looking at a Trump meeting. It seems like most, is it me? You guys, but do you feel that when you look at the Trump video, people who attend these meetings, a lot of them are middle-aged and up? It is sad, these people, they go for his lies. A lot of them, a lot of those people, they watch a lot of Fox News too, But I don't see Trump getting away with this. I know a lot of people say he's not going to prison, he's not going to watch. There's no way. And you know what? There's another thing I feel that's seeping into, or at least people are talking about it more, how dangerous he is. Yep. So, let's see what happens. And do you guys remember I told you about that guy, Bill Ackman, who basically mounted a campaign with that guy, Rufo? And I wasn't surprised. They succeeded in having that Harvard president resign. I told him a couple of weeks ago, I said, this thing is going to blow up in your face. He didn't believe me. Well, I'm sure he read it and ignored it. Guess what? It's blowing up in his face. And they found out even his wife, well, whatever he's calling cheating. I don't know. I've never done a thesis, so I don't know how it's done. Okay. But according to people who are experts in thesis and those type of things, Dr. Gay did not cheat. But it seems like his wife did. And now her name is all over the place, and she's pissed at him. Okay? You live in a glass house, and you're playing with rocks. And I told him. And this morning I sent him, another tweet. I said, I have my popcorn ready because this is going to get worse. You know what, guys? This guy is at the beginning of his second Saturn return. So, this is not going to be fun for him. And he has a lot of Pluto aspects in his chart. Pluto depending, yeah, but I'm talking about squares and sesquiquadrates. Not fun. I didn't. I've been meaning to go back because I'm working on a couple of videos that I have not released. I mean, not. I have one more prediction video, 2024 prediction video to release. I have another one I recorded it and I was editing it, and I'm not sure it's the right one to release now. So I'm holding back. So I'm working on things behind the scenes, so I didn't have a chance to go back on his chart. But this guy is playing with fire, but I don't know his exact time of birth. That's another problem. But yeah, he's playing with fire. Then Belili is asking any news from my late mother. I don't know what you mean. If you have a specific question, Timberlily, I'll answer, but mom is fine. Okay. I'm seeing, something like a house or a property. I don't know if somebody's moving or thinking of moving. That's the next thing I'm getting. Marinette says, Milu, I've got a very important day coming up next week concerning if I would be chosen for something very special. Should I bother to attend or will I be chosen? Thank you. I feel you should bother to attend, absolutely. Whether you are chosen or not, I feel you should go. Okay? So, because you never know. I feel you should go. You should attend. Okay? All right. And the other thing I was getting is, I'm sorry, today is Saturday, you guys. So you are allowed to ask personal questions. If you have pet questions, feel free to ask. And please be a little specific, because don't ask me open-ended questions. We don't have enough time. So, but yeah. The Trumps are calling this Happy Fake Insurrectionist Day. Trump Jr. posted that. Watch him. I'm wondering what his tune is going to be like next year around this time. Yeah. Mysterious Musical Moment says, I wish that Biden could change the VP. That's not going to happen. Are you kidding, Ocasio-Cortez? I don't think so. Wish that Tlaib? Are you kidding? No way. Raskin would be making I wouldn't be surprised if he runs for president at some point. But no, not Ocasio-Cortez. I'm sorry. She is smart, but I don't think she's mature enough. I don't think she's old enough anyway. Tlaib, no. I'm sorry. I'm being honest. Tlaib has no clue. Because she basically, no. I would not trust Tlaib as vice president of this country. I don't think she was born here anyway, so she's not qualified. So I might as well, I don't have to go any further. But I don't feel, she basically lost her mind, started basically saying that, I know how this, this woman now, the way she reacts, any little thing, she every time I see her, it's like somebody who's about running down the street, her hair all over the place. I have a very negative, I don't have anything against her, but I don't have a positive view of her, putting her in a position of power. Okay, she's a good advocate for whatever I think Kamala is great too. Thank you, Electrostorm. But Tlaib, no way. Oh my God. I'm sorry, I disagree with you. I don't know why. I don't know why. Ever since she came to in the Congress, her behavior, there is something that's not right. But she wasn't born here, so it's not neither here nor there. Within age, Democrats, young and old, will come home in November. Absolutely. I heard today that I agree with you, Artist. Artist says AOC might be viable for higher office once she matures in office. And she's her too. You can tell she's still young. She doesn't. She's not ready. No way. Raskin, yes, there are a lot of other women in the house that are really qualified. Yeah. Rudy Mark says, Mami Lou, why are some people rich with little problems in life with all the opportunities and others have to struggle? Well, my friend, that's the contract. We all came here with our little contract on things that we're going to experience, good or bad. Yeah, me too. I'm like, why did I pick this? What was I thinking before I came? But yeah, that's the difference. You know, the contract we made before we came. That's the if you know, I never really realized that until I studied astrology. And I did it on my own. So if I'm mistaken, those of you, I'm sure a lot of people here are better at astrology than I am, because I'm not an astrologer, but I understand it. But it solidified my belief that we came with a contract, because there is no way. And believe it or not, intuitively, I don't know. I'm not an astrologer, like I said, but astrologers, I'm sure, hopefully they will agree with me. There are certain that we don't know everything there is to know about astrology, and there are things we don't know yet, because the universe is vast, but there's a lot more. But if you study astrology or have an understanding, oh my God, how can it be? And if you're really good at it, yeah, that stuff can be scary. Yep. Cheryl 520 says, Marsha, Cheryl is talking to someone. All right. Marsha Green says, I'm sticking with Biden Harris. Me too, and voting blue all the way. Mysterious mystical moment says, I think Kamala is kind of silent partner. No. She's gotten, because she's a woman, at the beginning of the administration, you know what? You got a good point there. Let me tell you, why someone can easily perceive her that way. Can you imagine how challenging it is for her to be Biden's vice president? Because if she was with anyone else who was, first of all, who was not in the Senate for 50 years, who was not vice president, and Biden is a pretty smart guy, and he travels tremendous lot. He knows a ton of people all over the world, and it seems like he's got a pretty good memory. A lot of people don't think that, but anyone who's never been in the White House, and you know what? I don't feel it's only Kamala. Anyone he picked to be his vice president would look inept because of his experience. And oh my God, you guys. The guy basically, he spent 50 years in the Senate, so he knows how the sausage is made. And how many years was Kamala in the Senate? Maybe a year or two? And she was a DA or AG, something like that. Okay? You're going to look bad being around, being number two. First of all, you're supposed to be a silent partner anyway because you're VP. So anyone would look inept in her shoes. But she's a woman, and I agree with a lot of people when they said she has not gotten good press. Yes, that is true. And even if you look at, you know who really drives that home, and it's a racist statement. I don't know if you guys view it that way. Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley is playing a racist game when she says, can you imagine if something happens to Biden and we end up with Kamala Harris? Okay. Kamala Harris being under Biden, the past few years were not a waste. Believe me. Like I said, anyone who was Biden vice president would look inept because of the guy's knowledge, skills, and everything else. Okay? But I feel she's gotten a lot of bad press, and she has not gotten a break. But she's learned a lot. And you know something? I don't see anything going wrong with Biden. But if something, I hope not, okay, goes wrong, I have full faith in Kamala Harris. She will do an amazing job. Yep, nobody's perfect. You're gonna drop, the only way things, you don't make a mistake is if you don't do anything. But the training she's getting from Biden, oh yeah, we're gonna benefit from that. This says, my personal question for Luke. He's been asked to join a great classical band, but when he told his current band he was leaving, they pitched a fit. Yeah, what's your advice? Well, he found a great band, and if he likes it, go. I mean, of course, because they like him, they want him to stay. It's up to him what he wants to do. You know what I mean, artist? But I think it's a compliment. They pitch a fit because they like him. They think he's good. It's a compliment. They probably reacted not in a positive way, but they reacted too emotionally. I mean, it will probably bother me too because you're so used. Everybody, I am not a musician. I don't know squat about music, really. But I remember when we used to try to have those little bands, when I was growing up. And if somebody leaves or for whatever reason somebody's missing, it's like it's a big deal. So it's probably what those guys are feeling. So I can understand them feeling like we're getting into the groove of things, we're getting to know one another and stuff. So yeah, I can see that, but I think it's a compliment. It's because they like him. That's the way I would view it. All right, Marilyn H. Kamala Harris is a boss. Oh yes, she was a senator, a prosecutor, etc. Oh, she's definitely qualified. Absolutely, I agree with that. Okay. But let's see. Okay. Have a great night, Anne Swantek. Nikki needs to use her real name. The way she Oh my God. Yeah, she is. Nikki has an inferiority complex. And I don't know how many of you guys saw this article. I was reading, I don't remember where. It was probably on Twitter. And she was saying that blacks were not allowed to come to her house. Her father, supposedly that was the understanding her father had with the landlord, but I don't think that was the case. I think he's, although he was a teacher at an SBC school, college. Okay, black people were not never went to his house. So I think it's a lot of it's the caste thing, from what I understand. So, but Nikki has a specific. It feels like to me she has some issues. But that's what she's trying to say when she said, if Biden dies, she's trying to invoke, she's doing the Trump thing, you know. She's appealing to the racist Republican side of the base, the Trump followers. That's what she's doing. She's trying to scare people. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Kamala is bringing younger voters, Mr. Have you seen her when she goes to those HBCUs? Yeah, they love her. I think. I may be mistaken, but I've seen her do a few of those. I don't know how true that is. That there's something I don't understand. You need a younger person to attract younger people. They won't date you, and I'm not looking to date somebody, young people. There, that one I agree. But beyond that, it's qualification, because this is serious business. We need somebody in there who has experience, but our society has an issue as well. If the person is past 60, they are useless. And that's wrong. And Nancy Pelosi, Biden, among others, are showing and proving that that is not true. Look at Nancy Pelosi. Oh my God. Look at what she's done. Look at the Republicans. That guy, well, there you go. How old is Mike Johnson? How many people is Mike Johnson attracting? I bet you even young Republicans, they won't go out and say they don't like him. It's not a smart thing to do. I mean, those who are religious, of course, they're going to side with him, But I don't see too many young people saying, yes, Mike Johnson. You know what? If he were qualified and a good leader, even young Democrats would say, hey, this guy is good. Except for one of those zealot Republicans, I don't see anybody singing his praise. And he's young, mid-40s maybe. So I don't think that's what's going to attract young people. There is a problem. I mean, Biden had the young people. What's happening is a lot of young people right now are blaming Biden for what's happening in the Middle East. And the guy, we don't know what he knows. We don't know why he's doing what he's doing. It's not. We have a bunch of nasty players in that area, and it's something that we've known for a very long time. So young people, they decide or they equate it to the suffering that minorities went through in this country, and they think the Palestinian issue is the same thing. No, absolutely not. Yes, I don't believe Palestinians should be, subordinate to anyone. They should enjoy their life free and have the right to do anything they want. But it's not the same. But that's what's killing Biden right now. But I feel young people will realize at some point it's not the same. And also Hamas is not a good organization. Like I've said before, I don't want to rehash it, but I don't feel it's the same thing at all. No. In fact, Hamas reminds me of ISIS. Or the people who, that's why I have no qualm at all with these people. They remind me of 9/11. And the videos that I saw, I can't get past that. So forget it. But I feel that's what the problem is for Biden right now. Okay. Let's see. Marinette says Nikki is just plain jealous of Kamala. I think so too, because Kamala is a pretty smart cookie. Cheryl Bergia is asking Milu, will I retire to Mexico in 5 years? I feel like saying if that's the plan, absolutely. I'm not seeing anything getting in their way, so enjoy. Let's see. I am looking for questions. SP said, no, not young people. Not younger. People just need inspiration. There is little trust these days, and it isn't without justification. Yeah, but and that the other thing is, I feel the next few months, if you watch the way Trump is behaving, unless you are part of his base, and even part of his base, I feel will just walk away from him. I don't see how people are going to trust this guy sending him back to the White House. I don't get it. So we'll see. Brindy says, hi Milo, is there any message for my unborn child? Or is it possible that she's my daughter now? I doubt she's your daughter now, my friend. But the best thing I can tell you is we are not in charge of any of those things. Your unborn, is that how you worded it? Your unborn child, that's the way it was supposed to be this time. Your unborn child wasn't supposed to be here. Okay, but the one that's here is, a lot of times people say, yes, there is reincarnation, because if you do a search on YouTube for reincarnation, you will see some stories. And I can't tell you how long it takes for somebody to come back. I have no idea. But it feels like to me, the way you word this, I doubt it. I'm not seeing a connection. I'm not seeing a link. So your daughter that's here now is a different person, okay? Her own person, her own, that was the other one's contract. This was not the time, okay? That other energy. So this energy in your current daughter, that's a whole different thing. Okay? That's the best way I can put it. Silent Echo says, Milu, any messages from my dog? Asker and Stretch. So which one was either white or a light color? Because the minute I read your message, can you please call me? Oh my God. I don't have my YouTube number. I do have it, let me see. But it's on my, please call my YouTube number. I should have gotten I forgot to bring up my journal. Sorry about that. Okay. I'm gonna get it. Let's see if it comes up. Okay, I got it. Please call my YouTube number. And now I can't. Okay. I'm seeing a white dog or a light colored dog. It's a nice looking dog too. Full, like a roundish. Can you please call me? I just posted the number, Silent Echo. Okay. mysterious mystical moment says a lot of the ads for the Republicans have focused on both Biden and Kamala's age. Yeah, they have nothing else. They ran out of ideas, Mystical. Hi, this is Milu.
Hi, Milo.
Hi.
Silent Echo.
Hi, okay.
Hi.
Was one of them white, or did you ever own a white dog or a light colored dog?
I had a lighter one when I was, late teens. I had a lighter one.
Okay.
Oscar and Stretch, they were darker.
Okay, don't tell me.
Okay.
I mean, that's the dog that's decided to, because I had no way of knowing, and I'm not in charge. The minute you ask about those dogs, that's the one that came through.
Oh, good.
Okay? So, well, the message is they are both okay and still very much around you. Do you have a brown one now? Who owns a brown dog?
Nobody that I know of.
Well, just remember I told you, I'm seeing...
my best friend, yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Well, they know, because
Yeah.
I was going to tell you, if you don't know the dog, you're gonna meet the dog, or maybe you adopt the dog. So it's because they just want you to know, they know, which dog is around you now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? No, they want you to know they're
Yeah.
okay, and they were very happy to be part of your family. They had fun. You know what I mean? And which one of them had an eating problem before he or she left?
That would have been Stretch.
Oh, okay, because she's showing me something with eating. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
they are happy campers now. They're in a
Yeah,
good
for
place with family and stuff like that. Okay?
All right. Thank
All
you
right.
so much.
You're very welcome. Good luck. Take
Bye-bye.
care. Bye-bye. All right. Let me see. And Belly is asking if she wants to buy a house this year in Africa. I can confuse time. I don't know if it's going to be exactly this year, but yeah, I feel, you're going to be able to buy a house. Okay? So, yeah, enjoy. Should be nice. I've seen some, I believe I saw some homes in Nigeria. Yeah, some, beautiful, I don't know what you're going to buy, but that's what came to mind. Greg Dixon says, will SCOTUS rule in Trump's favor and the immunity case? No, Trump is not going to have any immunity, Craig. And that's one of his major worries. He's afraid that how they're going to, well, he's afraid they're not going to side with him and that's why he's doing all those things. I don't know if you've heard his speeches. First of all, his lawyer went out and reminded Kavanaugh how Trump went out on a limb for him. And then Trump, in his speech yesterday, was talking about, he placed them on the Supreme Court, so they owe him. I mean, he didn't say that, but that's what he's implying, that they owe him something. Big mistake. That's how stupid these people are. They're dumb. Oh my God. That's the last thing you want to do, at least in this country. But the thing is, what he's trying to do is, in Trump's mind, and it's working, okay? He was able to cause the insurrection January 6th. To him, it's a success. Okay, he can, and he said it. If anything happens to him, this country is going to be set on fire. That's not true. But on his mind, he thinks that he's powerful, and his family. If you look at Don Jr., these people, yeah. But the hammer is going to be dropped on them, and they're going to see how impotent they are. Nothing they can do. The Supreme Court is not going to help them, and at the right time, Trump will be convicted and sentenced to prison, and all his supporters. I mean, I'm sure you have some cuckoo people out there who need to be put on medication. They will try to do something stupid, but I don't see people taking to the streets and violence and stuff like that. No, I'm not getting that. And if they did, I'd feel sorry for them because the authorities will take their frustration of the January 6th, what happened on January 6th on them. Yeah. It wouldn't be pretty. I hope that doesn't happen. But they would be they would be dealt with very seriously because some of those people could be armed and they would be, the whoever the authorities are would be armed too. So I hope that doesn't happen. Let's see. Booty guy says, "Hi Milu, can you tell me if my dog Pearl is a reincarnation of my childhood dog, Daisy?" I don't think so. No. Your other dog is over there, it feels like to me. I'm not getting a feeling of reincarnation. I don't know how long it takes. I doubt it. There is, if you guys do a search on YouTube for reincarnation, there is a young girl who was able, somewhere in Europe, she lives. I think she's probably still alive. They made a video about her because the video is not that old, probably maybe 10, 20 years old. She was able. She was when her mom every day when her mom would cross a bridge to take her to school, and she told her mom when she was very young. She says that's where I died, and she described the bottom of the bridge, and she had no way of knowing. I mean, she's a baby, maybe about 5, 6. So this is one example of reincarnation. So I can't, that's the only example I can tell you. Yes, some people in a short period of time they can reincarnate, but I have no way of proving anything, as we know. But I doubt the dog that your dog has reincarnated. I doubt it. Appreciate and love the one that you have now for herself. Don't worry about let go of the past, my friend. That's it. I was reading something today. A lady, she has her German Shepherd came down with bone cancer, and she had to put the dog to sleep yesterday. Oh my God! I don't know how she does it. I wouldn't be able to do it. She was there when they put him down. She was explaining. I read a little bit of it. I couldn't read the whole thing. It was too sad, but it's a tough thing. But you gotta let go. Love the new one. Okay. Boudica says Nakavana won both in Trump's favor. Oh, they are pissed. Except for Thomas doesn't care. He's all in, and him and his wife, they think the same way. So they are all in. That's what they would expect Trump to say. Even Alito is not very happy with what Trump is saying because, and also and somebody told me, I think somebody sent me a text or something, or posted a comment that I forget his name. He owns a channel. He's a lawyer. I forget the channel's name right now. But anyway, he said that the Supreme Court would never give Trump or do anything to become subordinate to Trump, and Trump is going to learn that big time. Those people they're not very happy with some of the things that he's saying. But to Trump, that's the way he thinks. He thinks, he helped you, you got to help him, regardless. That's why a lot of those people are going to jail for him. But you see, you're dealing with judges now. They're not January 6 dummies who are going to put their lives on the line. Although I heard today one of them is a former FBI agent, special agent. Something is not right up here. Or a former special FBI agent, something like that. Yeah. Well, they're going to prison. That's good, Purika. Purika says, thanks, Pilou. I still love every pet I ever had. How can you not? These guys say, that's why I don't have any. Oh my God, I don't know what I would do if I lose one. Yikes. Paul Robert says, hello, Milo, will I stay at my job location long term? Do not want to move. Thank you. I am not seeing a move either. Yeah, at least I'm not seeing a move anytime soon, Paul. So, good luck. Okay? Do you have a daughter? Hey, Paul, can you please call me? Or is it a niece? There's a young lady, I mean a little girl here. Marina says, Milo, it appears that Biden's speech got to Trump yesterday. Oh yeah, yeah. Basically, Biden basically called him out. Oh my God. But Trump has so much going on. Oh, he's losing his mind. That's what I feel. I am looking for questions. Sometimes, I miss so many questions. Drupati says, can you tell me if our niece Sabrina will move back with her mom or continue to live with her cousin? The minute you said that, it feels like to me she thinks it's too much restriction. That's the way I am getting. So even if she moves back, I don't feel she's going to do it right now. I'm sorry about you, Patty. Okay. Tracy Wickland says Biden gave a great speech. Yeah, I couldn't watch the whole thing. I did watch some of it. It was pretty good. Well, I was expecting him to call Trump out, and he did. Yeah. So he did what I expect. I think I told you guys he was going to call him out, and that's basically what he did. You're very welcome, Paul. Lani Ann says, will my sister be okay? She has a mass on her right lung. Oh my God. I feel like saying yes, Rebecca, as long as she goes to, no, I'm sorry, not Rebecca. Lani Ann. Thank you very much, Lani, Lillian, Arihi, for your generosity in the super chat. Thank you. Happy New Year to you. You're very welcome. I appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. Good night, Marion H. See you soon. Lanian, I feel like saying yes. Your sister will be okay. So keep us posted. I'm not seeing anybody going anywhere. So keep our fingers crossed, okay? So he'll be all right. Rebecca Gilberto says, Milo, will my stepdaughter continue to think about suing me? I don't see anything happening. I doubt it. Okay, or at least it's not going to be now if she does it. All right. Oh my God, time went by very fast. Okay, friends, Thank you very much for spending time with me. Thank you, chat managers, for your help. I appreciate it. If anyone would like a reading from me, the link to my website is below the video, psychicmilu.com. If you would like to talk to me tomorrow or Monday because of the way things work, feel free to call me on my YouTube number. I can't post, but my number and this is my YouTube number if you don't have it. Feel free to call me or text me. And if you text me, I don't reply, please call me. We can negotiate a time that's good for both of us to talk if you can't if you can't go to the website. If you are not a subscriber, please consider subscribing, and also don't forget to tap on the notification bell. Please give me a thumbs up, that would help me a lot. Thank you, everyone. It was fun. I will see you all on Monday. Tomorrow is Sunday, my day off. Till then, bye.